you been, Sheriff?
In the world up above. But I'm back now, just in time, too, for the Children's Corner. When I'm sitting around with my homework all done and there's nothing to do, I call all of my friends, they don't answer the phone. Where have they gone to? Where do you go? Yeah, well, Brutus, you kind of caught me at a bad time. I'm getting ready to have some lunch right now. Would you like to join me?
No, thank you, Sheriff. This isn't a social call.
You know, that is a bad rash you got going on there. Maybe you should go see Dr. Blake about that or something. How'd you do that?
I touched something I shouldn't have. Now, shouldn't you be getting down to the Raccoon Saloon and taking care of my problem?
Yeah, well, Tahmelapachme, he was here just a bit before you got here. And he's left now. He went back to Fantasy Forest. But you know, he's been hanging around that stranger in town, the guy with the white hat and the mask. Well, that stranger is actually a lawman. And he's tracked down a lawbreaker to a hideout in Fantasy Forest. So Tahmelapachme came by and he was asking me to get the posse together and meet them up at Fantasy Forest. So I'll back him up and help him arrest this lawbreaker, which I'll do right after lunch. But anyway, the whole point I'm telling you that is because Tahmelapachme is no longer at the Raccoon Saloon, and you're free to go over and sit in your seat.
That's not the point, Sheriff. What about next time? That's my seat. Everybody knows it, except that crazy native from Fantasy Forest. He doesn't get it. You need to take care of him.
Well, Tahmelapachme isn't exactly a native. When he was a child, his parents kind of got separated from him, and so the natives of Fantasy Forest took him in and raised him as their own. As a matter of fact, the name Tahmelapachme means dull knife in Cheyenne. And I've heard he has a couple of identical twin brothers out there somewhere. Just a second. Hey everybody, how you doing? And welcome to the town of the Children's Corner, located in the world of the magical couch. I'm Sheriff Stephen J., the Sheriff of Slouch County. And today I'm doing a little bit of sheriff in here. I got a little peace disturbance going on between a couple of our citizens.
Hello, Sheriff. Hello, Sheriff, come back down to reality. I don't care about Tommy, what's his name, or how many identical brothers he has. Although, come to think of it, he does look familiar. I just can't put my finger on it.
I'm a little turned around here in Fantasy Forest, and I'm looking for the road. I was wondering if you knew... Wait a minute. You look kind of familiar. Do I know you?
You look kind of familiar too, except I don't know anybody with an eye patch and two missing teeth. And what's that on your shirt?
What's that? Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh! Wait a gosh darn minute. I know who you is. You's that bully from school when I was young. What was the name of that fella? Bluto Brutus.
You almost got it right. It's Brutus Bluto.
Ah, Brutus, Brutus. Don't matter none. I can see you growed up and you're still ornery as ever, and in your adult life you're still a bully.
Wait a minute, you're that James Dweeb guy from high school, the water boy from the football team.
Oh, I was no water boy. I was the manager. And all them there football players, they treated me good. They was nice to me, except you. You always treated me bad and nasty.
What happened to your face? Although I must say it's an improvement.
Oh, I had a little accident, but you're just jealous. Because now my face has character. And you're still ugly and mean like you was when you were a youngin'.
Oh, come on, James, be nice. I'm not like that anymore. I was just playing.
Oh, well, maybe I should give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. You're probably a nice guy now. You know, matured and all.
Say, James.
Yeah, what's that?
You remember this?
Ow! 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 Okay, you haven't matured. You're still the same old Brutus Bluto. Ow! That's it. I had enough. I'm an adult now. I can take care of myself. You're gonna get some of this, you is. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. I'm just swearing you out. That's right. You're gonna get it. I'm getting you now. You bully.
Are we done here?
Hey,
I got a place to go and things to do.
I'm gonna get you now. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Oh! Oh, ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. Gosh. Oh.
Hey, water boy, by the way, the road's back that way.
I hate bullies. Why'd he kick me? Ah. Oh. Oh.
Now don't you go beating yourself up because you can't pronounce Tahmelapachme's name correctly. I mean, it's his name and he can't pronounce it correctly half the time himself. You are right. He does kind of remind me of somebody as well, and I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, he is a interesting and different kind of guy.
He's different, all right. He's one crazy native.
No. Like I said before, he's not a native. You know, in the world up above, when the Europeans sailed to the Americas and they met the natives, they thought they were Indians.
Indians?
Yes, they thought they were Indians, but they were Native Americans. They got the name all wrong. Well, as the story goes, in 1492, Christopher Columbus, an Italian explorer, was funded by Spanish monarchs to find a new route to India. That's because they were famous for their spices, and they liked trading. They liked getting those spices. Well, he figured sailing westward to India would be a quicker way to get there to trade for these spices. He took his ship, called the Santa Maria, and 2 additional ships, the Pinta and the Nina, and sailed westward. After 36 days of sailing across the Atlantic, Columbus and several crewmen set foot on an island which was actually the Bahamas, and he claimed it for Spain. There he encountered a friendly group of natives who were open to trade with the sailors, exchanging glass beads, cotton balls, parrots, and spears. Now the island in the Bahamas he had actually landed on, as there are over 700 islands that make up the Bahama chain, was called Guanahani, and it was named by the Taino tribe, who were the natives there. Now, it's also pronounced Taino, but at any rate, they were the natives, and the island they're on, Guanahani, is now known as San Salvador. And Columbus called the people of the Taino tribe Indios, which means Indians in Spanish, as he believed that he had reached the Indian Ocean. He was actually only 50 miles off the coast of Florida, which is in North America. But the name Indian caught on, and it was used to refer to all the Native American tribes. However, they weren't actually Indians. They were Native Americans. Now, the Native Americans, on the other hand, had never seen a European before, and they're very fair-skinned. So they called the Europeans white-skins, or white man. So that just goes to show you. There's a lot of different people in the world, and everybody's different, and you got different beliefs, and you got different cultures, and it's the thing that makes people and everybody in this universe interesting. Everybody's laughing for a good time, and everybody's walking in a straight line. But everybody's different, the way they act and talk, and everybody's different right down to their walk. Everybody's complaining prices are high, and everybody's worried they all get a sigh. But everybody's happy when things go their way, and people greet each other because it's okay. Look around, different shapes, different heights, everyone's unique. Different colors, different clothes, and various physiques. The world a happy song. But everybody's different, the way they act and talk. And everybody's different right down to their walk. And everybody's happy, and everybody's laughing, and everybody's crying, and everybody's happy, and everybody's happy, everybody's dancing, and everybody's happy.
We don't have any Indians here, do we?
No. And we don't have any Native Americans here either. That is unless they figure out a way to get into the world of the magical couch that I'm unaware of.
But we have that pesky Tommy what's-his-name who thinks he's a native from here.
That's right, we do have, Tommy, you're right. And I'm proud of you for this. Because you have a problem with Tahmelapachme, and you've come to me to help solve it. Back in the old days, you would have bullied your way with this guy and done it, in a bad way. But you're coming to me to solve the problem. I am very proud of you for doing that.
I'm a mature adult now, Sheriff. I wouldn't have thought of handling it any other way other than coming to you. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just taking a break from my crime fighting and having me a bit of sarsaparilla. It's a good stuff too. It's that highly concentrated sugar sarsaparilla, that sunshine.
Well, you're doing it from the wrong chair. Everyone knows that's my chair. Who are you anyway? I've never seen you in here before.
The name's Tahmelapachme, and I've never seen you in here neither. But with that attitude, you sound like that fella everybody in town talks about, that bully. Is that you, Brutus Blue Toe?
I'm the one asking the questions around here. You need to relocate from my chair now.
Well, Buster, I got some news for you. When I walked in here, I didn't see your name on this chair, and I'm pretty sure it's not on there now. I'm not going nowhere.
Buster, the only thing busting around here to me is busting your chops so you don't get out of my chair.
You don't scare me none. I'm Tahmelapachme. And if you mess with me, you gotta mess with my buddy, the Lone Stranger.
I don't know what a lone stranger is. The only thing strange around here is you. And I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna rip you from that chair by your hair.
Ah!
Oh, what's in your hair?
That's just bushwhack. I'm getting a little bald spot. Can you see it right there? Anyways, it's a very sticky substance, and I put it on my bald spot, and then I do a little comb over on top of my bald spot, and I kind of pat it down, so nobody knows the bald spot's there. Yeah. I know, it comes in two forms, liquid and wax. I prefer the liquid. I have a black hairnet, too, because, I thought would stop my hair from falling out. I don't think it's working none. No. Butch wax. Now, that's the ticket. Yeah, you should try some.
I got one hand to rip you from that stool by your neck.
Oh!
Oh, what is that on your face and neck?
That's just my sunblock. Yep, mix it up myself. All different colors, too. Yeah. And I call it makeup because I get it. I make it up. Makeup? Yeah, it's good stuff. And I have a special ingredient. My special ingredient makes it so it's waterproof.
Sunblock?
Yeah, I have very sensitive skin. I have to protect it from the rays of the sun. Yeah, I don't want to get that melanoma stuff you hear about.
You're making no sense, but my hand won't stop itching.
That's just my special ingredient. Poison oak. You'll get used to it. I did. Yeah.
Did I mention that Tahmelapachme is Cheyenne for dull knife?
Yes, you did. And I'm impressed that his adoptive parents could see into the future when they named him. Did I mention that I need you to take care of that fool?
Now, hold on there, Brutus. It is very impolite to call people names. Even though fool just happens to be an alphabet chef word of interest. Fool. F-O-O-L. Fool. Meaning a person that acts unwisely or without caution. A silly person. Fool. Back in the medieval times, kings and queens, they had court jesters. And these jesters would entertain the court, make them laugh, that type of thing. And the jesters were also referred to as fools.
For Pete's sake, I'm getting nowhere fast.
Okay, don't get your britches in an uproar. As soon as I meet up with Tahmelapachme in Fantasy Forest with the masked man, I'll have to talk to him about your seat situation.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like they've returned back to their tent hideout. When did you say the sheriff and posse will be here? Oh, they say they'd be here in a bit, right after lunch. Well, how long does it take to eat lunch anyway? Well, at least you brought back these nice pair of binoculars. Where'd you get them? I borrowed them from the sheriff. We just met him the other day. He let you borrow these? That's awful nice of him. Nice guy. Oh, well, I haven't asked him yet, but I'll get to it. I was passing his house, and I was looking for them. I went in, and they were lying on a table. And so I just borrowed them. You know we are the good guys. That's just great. Well, we don't take things without asking. You're such a tonto. Oh my gosh, a pet name. You're finally warming up to me. Yeah? Well, since you can't say my real name, it's Tahmelapachme. Yeah, I'll take Tonto. Yeah, I likes it. You do know that tonto means fool in Spanish, don't you? Hey, are the bad guys still in the tent, Kemosabe? Nothing's changed. Yeah, as soon as the sheriff and posse get here, I'll go ahead and serve that warrant I have on Robert Rademacher, a.k.a. Shivering Bob. Yeah. What is that? You hear that noise? I've been hearing that noise, that rustling in the woods, ever since you've been gone and brought back these binoculars. Either it's animals or we got company. It's probably nothing. There's probably squirrels or chipmunks or something, Kemosabe. And will you quit calling me that? I don't know what Kemosabe means, but it can't be good. Tonto. Kemosabe? Tonto. Hey, what does Kemosabe mean? Oh, nothing. Just a pet name, kind of like what you made up for me, Tonto, that type of thing. It means nothing, I just made it up. Kemosabe? And that mask! Well, at least you got rid of that spandex outfit you was wearing when I first saw you in town. That's why I started following you around. I figured anybody who dresses like that, they need help, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what you were doing, but you need some, help or guidance. Oh, gosh, I'm starting to tear up. Do you have a hanky I can borrow? Oh, let's keep one handy. Oh, thank you. Right here. There you go. For the widows and such. Oh, thank you. Oh, look here. You're smearing my makeup. I only wear this mask because of you. Ever since I met you, you follow me around town like a bad smell. People, they point at me like I'm strange or something. It was embarrassing. I had to get a mask to hide my identity. Well, that's probably why they're calling you the Lone Stranger. What? They're calling me the Lone Stranger? Well, thank you very much, Tonto. You're welcome, Kemosabe. Tonto. Wait, hear that rustling? Get a heart attack. What's going on? Where is that sheriff and posse anyway? How long does it take to eat lunch? Go back to town and see what's keeping them. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Toto, what's wrong? Do you hear somebody approaching? I've fallen and I can't get up. Ow, ow. Drums, more wrestling. We may have to fight our way back to town and we may not make it. What you mean, we, white man? What are you talking like that for? Quit your joking around. I have an extra gun here you can use. Help! I've been abducted by a white man. Yes, I have. Help me. Help, 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 help.
Yeah, I just stopped by the house with the posse, and Mr. Dill, he's going along with us. They're all waiting outside for me. But I decided I'd make some bannock. All this talk about the Native Americans and all that. A bannock is a Native American fry bread. But it doesn't have origins exclusive to the Native Americans. It actually has origins back to Scotland. And in Scotland, they use barley and oats to make it. But how the Native Americans came across it, who knows? I don't know. However, only a few ingredients. I'll make it real quick because I know they're waiting for me outside. It's flour. It's that's 2 cups flour. It's a couple tablespoons of baking powder. It's a couple tablespoons of sugar, a couple pinches of salt, and warm or room temperature water. And we're going to add water to the ingredients. I've already put them here, as you can see. They're already in front of me. And I'm going to add the water to it. We're going to make patties. And this will make around 4 patties or so. And then we're going to fry them up in a pan that's been lightly oiled. And I have that to my left over here. So let's go ahead and make the patties. So I got water right here just by chance. You know, add a little bit of water to the mixture. And we're going to start making the patties, and we'll add more water, and we'll keep doing it until we get like a dough. And that's what we're trying to do here. What a mess. I'm coming, guys. I guess I should have done this before going to meeting the masked man in Tahmelapachme in Fantasy Forest. All right. Now, we'll get the fire started, and then I'll clean up my hands a little bit and make these into smaller patties, and we'll fry it up. I have the fire going, lightly oiled pan, and put one in and start frying these puppies up. Ooh. You get that lightly brown on both sides, you're ready to go. Put on your peanut butter, or your jam, and you got bannock. Native American fry bread.
The posse's getting a little anxious. It's getting late. Would you please hurry?
I'm coming, Mr. Dill. Tell them to hold on. You know, I still can't figure out how he opens up that door. Well, this is the spot they told us to meet him at. I still can't believe the rest of the posse said I got started too late, so they couldn't make it.
Well, let me think on that. First, you had a long talk with the town bully. Then, you went to the barbershop and had a haircut. And then, you made a Native American dish. That could be it.
Well, that might be very true, Mr. Dill, but I still think the posse should have come with us. And, you know, the wives, I'm sure they would have held dinner until we got back, and this was going to take us all that long anyway. Oh, well, looks like the masked man and Tahmelapachme didn't wait up for us either. I guess we got here too late for them as well. What's this? Headband. Hey, this is Tahmelapachme's headband. Something written inside here on the band here. It says, Tonto. That's strange. You know what Tonto means in Spanish, don't you, Mr. Dill? It means fool. I hope they're okay. I hope nothing bad happened to them. I feel kind of bad if that... Oh, hi there, everybody. I didn't realize you followed us out to Fantasy Forest to be part of our posse. Which isn't much of a posse, it's just Mr. Dill and myself. The rest of the posse, apparently, they couldn't come because I guess we got started too late, and the wives had supper waiting, and I don't know, something like that. But the posse's gone. The masked man and Tahmelapachme, they're gone. So Mr. Dill and I, we're going to be gone here in a minute. So we're all going to be gone. But I want to thank you for dropping by today, and I look forward to the next time we all get together on the Children's Corner.
Sheriff, who was that masked man?
That masked man, Mr. Dill, was a lone stranger.
Hi-ho, Silver, away!
That's my line. Thank you very much. You're such a tonto.
You're welcome. Came shabby.
Tonto?
Came a shabby.
Tonto, tonto, tonto.
Came a shabby. Came a shabby. Came a shabby.
Where do you go